on, everyone? We are at Magic Kingdom today, and we are going to bring you 5 attractions that we believe are underrated here at the Magic Kingdom.
We're going to tell you a little bit why we think these 5 attractions are underrated, and maybe give you a little bit of history about the attraction and why they're important to Magic Kingdom. And we are going to start with the Walt Disney World Railroad here at the Main Street Railroad Station.
Alright, so if you don't know, Walt Disney actually had a huge love of trains. He actually even made his own train at his home in California.
It was like a half-mile track. It was actually built to scale to fit that half-mile track, and he actually called it the Carolwood Pacific Railway.
If you don't know, the train station here, or the train itself, is all run on steam, and it makes a 1.5 mile trek around the entire park. There's 3 stations. We're starting at Main Street. We might get off in Adventureland?
Frontierland.
Frontierland.
And I hear it coming. So there's actually 4 different trains that you can ride on here at the Walt Disney World Railroad, and we are actually on the Roger A. Broggie today. And if you didn't know, Broggie was actually an Imagineer who was a train fanatic just like Walt himself.
So we just got done riding the train, and we have gotten off here in Frontierland. It's a nice ride. If you're looking for something to get off of your feet, it's about a 20-minute trip. It's nice.
You can sit and relax for a little bit, and there's typically not really ever a wait. The wait that you don't really have is just waiting for the next train to come.
Yep. You never have to like sit in a line and wait, and then the train comes and then wait for another one to come along.
All right, on to our next attraction.
Country Bear Jamboree, if you've never done the show before, it's definitely strange.
It's hilarious, actually.
It's definitely, that's probably something more towards the adults, just because there's some jokes in there maybe, or just like some puns that kids probably won't get, but adults do.
But the other good thing about it is that it's in the air conditioning, and you can sit and relax, especially because we're filming this in summertime and it's like really hot.
It's probably about a bazillion degrees.
But it's nice and cool in there. You can sit, it's like an 11-minute show. And this was actually an opening day attraction. Little fun fact, if you know who Thurl Ravenscroft is, he did the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song, and he actually is one of the little
talking head bus in the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. He's actually the buffalo up on the wall at the beginning of the show. Josh, who is your favorite bear in the Country Bears?
I have no idea who is my favorite bear, but it's a good show. They have all kinds of weird stuff that they say.
It's like quirky.
All right, we got to get off this trash can. This guy's coming to check.
And the parade's going to start soon. Attraction on our list, in no particular order, is the Enchanted Tiki Room, and this was actually an opening day attraction. However, at the time it was known as the Tropical Serenade. Eventually they remodeled it and it was changed into the Enchanted Tiki Room, just like the original version at Disneyland. In the Enchanted Tiki Room there are over 300 talking and singing birds, tiki drummers, little tiki men, and flowers all throughout the Tiki Room. We picked this as one of our underrated attractions in Magic Kingdom because it is one of few attractions that were actually designed by Walt Disney himself. If you are really into Walt Disney history like we are, that is why we like this attraction. It's also another place that's kind of nice to take a little bit of a break. And the Tiki Room song is actually kind of catchy, and you'll probably be singing it the rest of the day after you've been in the Tiki Room.
Alright, so number 4 has got to be Mickey's PhilharMagic, located here in Fantasyland. This is an amazing attraction, super underrated. It is a 4D experience, not a 3D experience. Even though you're wearing 3D glasses, you still have air and water. You get all of the senses going. There's some smell as well. It's great. So the entire attraction only takes about 12 minutes, so you'll be in and out in no time, but it's a great time to stop, get some AC, get a load off of your feet. And this is something that you almost never, ever need to use a Fast Pass for. So if you're waiting for a Fast Pass time to get started, just jump in here, get in the AC, get out of the sun, and enjoy the show. So last, and it is certainly not least, is the Carousel of Progress. This is something that Walt Disney himself had his hands all over.
Oh yes.
Created, built from the 1964 World's Fair.
It is. This attraction basically just takes you through time and progress.
Yeah.
And basically it starts in the 1920s and just shows you how much everything has changed.
Technology in general.
Yeah, basically technology, how it has changed over the years from the 1920s until now, basically.
Basically over the last century. And it's in the AC.
So I know that 4 of the 5 things we said were actually shows. Only one of them was an actual ride. But that's because that's what everybody comes here to do, is to do the rides. Everybody overlooks the shows.
Yeah.
So that's why we feel that 4 of these shows here at Magic Kingdom deserve to be in our 5 underrated attractions here at Magic Kingdom.
Absolutely. 4 of the 5 are all in the AC. Great way to just relax during the summertime.
What do you think is the most underrated attraction here at Magic Kingdom Park?
Let us know in the comments down below.